Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am doing a spring makeup look with two different lip options. We have this daytime lip and then we have a darker deep red look, maybe for a date night out after work, who knows. So let's jump right in. Ooh, naked face. Alright, so apply your paint pot to your lids before your eyeshadow, of course. I'm going to first dip my brush into MAC's Soft Brown with my 224 Fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that all over my lids as my first transition color. I didn't know that there are two 224 MAC brushes, so I'm taking the slim 224 brush with the next color Passionate, and I'm going to sweep that color right underneath the first transition color that I applied. I'm enforcing the blending process because it's really important, especially if you're using a bright pink color like this, and you just, want the colors blended very well. I took my fluffy brush and just blended some more. I'm taking Sketch with a small tapered brush and dabbing it on the outer corners of my eyes and kind of blending it inward. And then I'm smudging Passionate to my lower lash line. Then I'm going back to my other eye and doing the same thing. Blending, blending, blending. I normally take a picture to see if it looks gray, and if it does, I'll correct it. Next is the fun part. I have this NYX glitter primer and I'm dipping that in MAC's 242 brush and placing that on the inner part of my lids where I'll be applying my next color. This is one of MAC's pigments. The color is tan. I feel like this color goes well with the pink theme that I'm trying to go for, and here is a nice swatch of that color. Yes. And I must say, the glitter primer definitely helps the pigment stay on your lids and prevents any fallout. I'm just applying it all over my lids, maybe 3/4 of the way, leaving the outer corner without any. I'm putting black pencil on my waterline and then I will be smudging that to give it that smoky effect. I didn't want to do a defined black line or a cat eye, so I'll just be smudging the top as well. Onto the face! I'm using Wet n Wild's concealer. I freaking love it, and for $2.99 you can't beat that. I'm applying it with the dot dot technique because if you smear it in that sensitive area, you're kind of tugging, which isn't so good. And I'm using IT Cosmetics Foundation CC Cream with MAC's 130 brush to blend the concealer and foundation. I dipped the same brush in the foundation and I'm just going to apply it to the rest of my face and just blend. Here I took MAC's 266 brush to blend my concealer a little more. I don't know, I'm just trying different techniques, and I kind of like it. Kind of giving my beauty blender a break. This here is MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter, oldie but goodie, and the same dot dot motion where your highlighter usually goes, and just blending away with the same 266 brush. I felt I needed a little more concealer, so I applied a little more in the area and just blend it away. Gotta cover them bags. Dipping the same brush into my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder to set my concealer and wherever else I felt like it needed to go. And then I guess I set the rest of my face with my MAC Studio Care Blend Press. This powder is great and it's not as cakey looking as MAC Studio Fix Foundation powder. And I'm just using a fluffy brush to apply that. Next is my Ride or Die bronzer. It's by Bare Minerals and the color is in High Dive. It broke. One of my classmates dropped it and that's why it looks cray cray. I'm sculpting my face with Laura Mercier's powder and this 227 brush, which is pretty cool to use. And then I'm going to go back in with my pigment and use it as a highlight, kind of. I was just testing it out. And then I actually highlighted my face with MAC's Highlight Skin Finish in the color Gold Show. This color is one of my new faves. It has this iridescent color to it. I love it. Here I felt like the pink was fading away from my eyes, so I just added a little more with the Slim 224 brush. Lip option 1 is Beat Lip Liner by MAC and then Wet n Wild's Lip Paint in Pink Really Hard. Kind of felt Nicki Minaj-y, I don't know. And here is lip option number 1 for daytime look. It's alright. And here is lip option 2, which is MAC's Kabuki Magic Spring Summer Collection in the color Fallen Angel. And this is more of the evening look, I would say. Maybe out to dinner, maybe it's a Friday night and you just got off work, you don't have time to go home and change, so you just want to change your lip color. Here I'm just applying some concealer to correct it because I didn't use a lip liner for this. I'm thinking that I could pair this with Vino's lip liner by MAC. I just didn't feel like going up to get it, so I'm just correcting it with the concealer. And then my 266 brush to kind of blend that light color to my skin. And here is the final look. I chose this look, so anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye!